I think it's broken. Considering the contents, that is not a disadvantage. You make tea in that thing, I think. I'd rather have a vodka. There's nothing useful in here. I think these crossed-out cigarettes have some profound meaning. If only I knew what.
Okay, here's a lockers that can be opened. It's a uniform.
I should try it on. If it fits, I may not be recognized as a civilian straight away. A guy who looks so good is definitely a fan of the wrong soccer team. Oh well, we all have our faults. The way he looks, he surely is no longer available, and married for about 20 years. That doesn't seem to bother the owner of this locker, though.
The heck is that? A stocking.
A hunky guy. He's definitely a photo model. I wonder if this lady soldier
Really?
had something going on with
He
all
looks
these
kind of
men.
like a nerd.
The photo is a bit small, but he looks really cute. And he is in the military, too. Like does attract like.
Wait, it looks like it fits.
A 5-digit combination lock. I can forget cracking it just by trying random numbers.
Hey, that give me a thing. Oh. 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And will the lock open now? Nope. That was not the right combination.
Amazing.
There seem to be deployment orders in there. Obviously, throughout the whole train journey, the highest state of alarm has been ordered. They're expecting trouble from some kind of terrorists. That's why it says in the deployment orders that all irregularities must be reported immediately. I'm obviously not the only uninvited participant in this excursion. The guards will be extremely attentive to their duties. That's not good. Not good at all. There is something here about the exceptional treatment of special guests. Does that mean the prisoners? Maybe I'll find my father on the train. I'd better hurry.
Attention, attention. All passengers and assigned guards should please board the train or follow their orders. The train will be leaving in a few minutes.
No, it won't.
There seemed to be obvious. A two-way radio. A two-way radio. There is a sticker on the back with the number 15 on it.
I don't think the train's gonna leave. That's all I'm saying. Can I go in this door?
Neither of those gorillas in front of the door looks that pleasant. The big question is, are they keeping someone in or keeping someone out? In both cases, it makes getting in there a very tempting and interesting thought.
No
I think
smoking.
someone got a good discount by ordering these signs by the dozen. The room is being monitored by several cameras, and on top of that, the strict no smoking rules. Wonder what they are storing in here.
Well, maybe we can use this to get the key. I'm wondering. It's worth a thought. Let's go this way. Maybe we can talk to these people.
he's guarding the train.
Yes, he is. Let's talk to him.
Hello.
So, comrade, are you coming with us to Tunguska?
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing what a person will do for a couple extra rubles at the end of the month. I also need the permit.
Damn. I must have left it in the changing rooms, but I don't have to go all the way back there again, do I?
Yes, you do. Sorry, comrade, but I unfortunately can't do anything about it. If it were up to me, I would let you in, even without it. But it's unfortunately not up to me. The FSB guys would bite my head off if they found out.
Oh, come on. Nobody has to find out about it.
No, I'd rather not risk it. I heard Solotov screaming. Poor guy.
Solitary?
There were consequences.
What about him? Where is he?
In the game room. I think they really put him through the ringer. So hurry up and go get the permit. You still have a few minutes. And while you're at it, try to see if you can find the train driver. We've somehow lost him. I had him paged a few times already, but he simply isn't responding. I would look for him myself, but I can't leave my station. And hurry, we're already running late.
Isn't the train driver here yet?
No.
Maybe you should have him paged again.
Okay, but I don't think it'll do much good. 17 calling 48. Come in, please.
48 here. What do you need?
Could you page our friend, the train driver, again? He still isn't here yet.
Again?
Yeah, I know. I can't do anything about it either.
Okay.
Would the train driver please get his fat ass to his workstation and pronto?
Let's hope that it works.
Do you know what the agents are doing here?
Working, I suppose?
No. Really?
We're all just doing our job here. And most of them are also really nice.
Are they?
They're people just like you and
Let's
me.
talk to
I
them if they're
suppose you're
really
right.
nice.
I think I can save myself the question about the FSB people. No one dares to say a word that is in any way interesting. Is everybody already on board?
Yes, almost. We're still missing a couple guys from the FSB. But otherwise, everyone should be here.
And all the scientists, too?
Of course. They were all brought on board as soon as we started boarding. Weren't you here yet?
No, obviously not. Were there any problems?
No, not really. But some of them were bound so tightly that they didn't have much of a chance to resist.
Oh, yeah? Good thing, too. Have they all been put into one compartment?
I don't think so, but I don't exactly know for sure. What do you care? You're only responsible for your section, and not for the entire group?
Yes, I'm really happy about that. If they so much as touch Daddy, hopefully I'll get into the right compartment. And if I don't, how do I find out where Daddy is? And how do I get there? Well, I'll have to think about that as soon as I get on board. Tell me, do you know why the train is so heavily guarded?
You already know that, don't you? They explained it to us several times, even if I don't really believe everything.
For example?
For example, that the captive scientists were all spies for the enemy. But whatever, it's not my concern.
What do you suspect?
No idea. I just think it's strange that they're being brought to a research station now. But maybe they aren't supposed to do any research there.
What then? Tell me.
Who knows what they'll do with them there. But let's change the subject, because I'd rather not think about it.
No, neither do I. Then I'll begin the search.
Good luck.
Wait. Was there other stuff here? Tank. Nope. I mean, I can see a tank. I mean, I guess I'll talk to these guys, whatever.
Hello.
If you don't get out of here, you could end up like the guy in there. And believe me, you don't want that. So beat it.
Alright. I thought they were
A
nice.
train for heavy boxes and probably also military equipment.
I thought they were nice. Oh, they're not nice. He was trying to say they're not nice. Like, I get it. He was just like saying it in case they were listening.
I think it's broken. Considering the contents, that is not a disadvantage.
What do you think the combo for that locker is? Well, let's look at our. Okay. The locker belongs. You might find a clue to the right number combination with this person. Okay. That's super not helpful, but okay. It's not his. Let's go in the sewer in our new outfit.
I'd better get changed again. The guard on the side entrance.
No, I don't want to get changed. Oh man. Well, maybe we can talk to him again. Maybe it's his locker.
Hey, hello. It's me again.
Hi.
Can I ask you something else?
Sure, anytime. I'm bored anyway.
The two men that you came here with.
Psst, we should only talk about them behind closed doors. Or better yet, not at all.
Oh, they are from the Secret Service. FSB, aren't they?
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Good. So can I.
Okay, I understand. But you could at least tell me their names, couldn't you?
If you'll leave me alone about it after I do.
I promise.
Good. Fitizov and Radenkov.
And who is who?
I kept my promise. Now stop asking me questions. Just because you don't care about your health doesn't mean that I don't care about mine.
Thanks a lot for the
My pleasure.
Hello, Yushin.
No?
Hello, Yushin.
Okay.
No?
That's all we can get there. We got names. If I go back, will I have changed? Yes. No, I will not. Okay, so somehow I don't have the uniform anymore. Okay, that makes sense. Not. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so if the pipe... Oh, here's the end of the pipe. Okay, so put the stocking here on the end of the pipe. It'll flush out the key. And then we'll get the key. Okay, got it. So now turn the thing.
If I open the valve, the wastewater should flow through the pipe, if there were any water to flow. And as long as none flows, I don't have to turn this wheel unnecessarily.
Okay, so now I need the
I
water
better
to
put the
flow.
uniform on again.
Oh, there we go. Now turn the water
After
on.
my excursion into the sewer, I'd prefer a shower. Washing my hands surely wouldn't be enough.
What the hell? Just turn the freaking water on. Okay. Now I can turn the water on. Okay.
Water, flow.
Alright.
I hardly believe that the stocking will withstand the oncoming masses of water. It will get washed away with the rest.
Oh my god. Use this then. There, is that good enough for you?
Hopefully the stocking is of a known brand. Otherwise, the whole effort will have been for nothing. So, that should do the trick. The key is wriggling in the net. The rest inside, I'll just try to ignore. The key is wriggling in the net.
It's poop water.
Here, I have your key. There are also several other things inside the stocking. You'll have to get the key out yourself, though.
You're a dear. No, really. You really saved my ass. Give me another 2 minutes, then I'm finished here and we can finally go.
And my reward?
Reward? You saved my ass. Isn't the feeling of having done something good enough for you?
Yes, yes, of course.
Alright. I did that. Now what? Whose locker is this?
5-digit combination lock. I can forget cracking it just by trying random numbers. One.
Oh, there's no 7. Okay. Okay, let's...
A two-way radio. There is a sticker on the back with the number 15 on it.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, wait. He's
action.
on me.
This is number...
Oh, this is 15.
15. Calling number... 48. Come in, please.
Central here, what is it?
Headquarters. Please page both agents Fedosov and Radinkov. They should report immediately to the guard on duty in the freight compartment at the rear end of the train.
Okay.
Next time, I should think beforehand about what to say. It seems it worked out anyway.
Okay. Oh, that worked. That worked. The heck?
Solitow. The poor guy looks really badly beaten up.
Damn, they kicked his ass.
He's still breathing, but several bones appear to be broken. Also, bad burning on his torso. It looks like he has been tortured with electric shocks. He's got nothing on him, but maybe I can use his dog tags.
Where are they?
Crushed syringes. I don't know what was in there, but I'd better not touch them. I can only hope...
Did I cause that?
Is that Solitow's blood? He doesn't seem to have
I don't
any
think
open
this
wounds,
is my
but
fault.
the blood is still fresh.
Was it?
Smoking allowed? So there's one rule for the ladies and gents of the Secret Service and another for the rest of the population. A car battery. The connected cables make me think that Solitow has had a few electric shocks delivered to him.
Really? I'm a genius.
Hopefully they'll get the poor guy to a hospital on that one.
Freaking genius. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Is that Solitow's blood?
Blue
He
pulsar!
doesn't seem to have any open wounds, but the blood is still fresh.
Thanks for the ray. Oh, it's right here. The dog tags are right
Those
there.
are Solitow's dog tags. Rank Private First Class. Service number 31545.
Is that the code to the locker? That's silly. Hey, Blue Pulsar, thanks for the raid. How's it going? What have you been up to? I hope you had a great stream. Welcome everybody who came from Blue Pulsar's stream. Let me give you a shout out. Blue Pulsar. Oh, Outer Wilds. How are you enjoying Outer Wilds? And how far are you in it? That's definitely a game that I played, without question. I hope that you're enjoying it. All right, let's leave. It's good. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I played it with a keyboard and a mouse, and I regretted my decision. Let's just say that's all I'll say.
A 5-digit combination lock. I can forget cracking it just by trying random numbers. 3, 1, 5, 4, 5. And will the lock open now? Hey, easy when you know the right combination.
Damn. I'm so good.
There's something in it. An entry card. That must be the one that I should have got from Solitow. My new name is already on it. Nina Perkova.
Oh, he was the guy helping me. That's why it's in here. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I get it. I get it. He was helping me. I think we're good now. Oh, you did it. Good idea. It's a good idea to use one. I will tell you that. I used keyboard and mouse, and it was a bad idea. Is he still there? He is. What the hell, dude?
Do you still need more time?
No, I'm almost finished. Then we can leave.
All right. 3 hours of pooping. That's a lot of pooping. I think we can get on the train though. I got my pass now.
Well then, up you go, and welcome aboard the MS Boredom, on its way to the end of the world.
Damn! The train is leaving. What am I going to do now? I still haven't found any clues telling whether my father is on board or not. On the other hand, if I don't continue the search, I'll never find out. And I don't have any real alternative either, do I? Let's hope that will turn out right.
Oh, we're at the building again. The evil building of evil. It's an evil big building.
Not yet, but we're following some concrete clues.
That is unsatisfactory. We are running out of time. The project must begin as planned.
A few problems have surfaced in the little Kalenkov.
Don't bore me with details. You don't mean to tell me that you can't handle a couple of amateurs, do you?
No,
Good. Then you know what you have to do.
Murder? Boom, train.
He talked himself to sleep, a talent that too few people have. Just in time, too. That senseless twaddle was driving me around the bend. People who tell you all about their digestive problems are not the most pleasant folk to share a conversation with. But when they also start to tell you about the effects of the recently enjoyed castor oil, now I can have a little look around in peace.
Dried fruit, some orange juice. All right. Gun.
They are secured with snap locks. It wouldn't be a good idea for me to start anything with a whole army.
Ooh.
It's
Pot.
big and I don't need it, so I'll leave it here.
Some eggs. That's Nina.
I always thought you couldn't tell if an egg was fresh or not just by looking at it. I have just changed my mind.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that, mayonnaise? What is it?
Acacia honey. Sweet and with a mild aroma.
Honey?
I should know. I was a honeybee in my previous life.
Did you say she was a bee? In her previous life? Is it note? Cabinets? That's it. Wait, I didn't look at whatever is back here. The sink.
I don't want to wash my hands at the moment.
She doesn't want to wash her hands. Oh, there's stuff here. Menu.
The catering list for the week. Today is potato soup. Delicious. A 3-month-old duty rota.
Duty rota. Duty. Let's look at this map.
It seems to be a strategic map of the Tunguska region. The arrows look like the movement of troops, but I might also be wrong.
But I maybe I'm wrong.
The landscape around here all looks so miserable and dreary. It's difficult to say where we are. Oh, there are the first scientists already. Maybe I can get some information here. However, I should not ask too directly about my father, so that no one becomes suspicious. I have no idea what one can do with that thing.
You know, this seems like a bad idea for a train. I don't know. For some reason, this doesn't seem like something you should be doing on a train. But I mean, maybe it's fine. It's not like a car, you know, where you have bumps and stuff in the road. You're on a track, so maybe it's fine.
I paid a bit of attention in physics, and I know that electricity comes out of there.
You don't learn that in physics.
Hello. May I interrupt for a moment?
Psst. Not so loud. Dr. Lesniak is working and is really concentrating. We really shouldn't disturb him. Plus, he's in a pretty bad mood.
What happened? Why is the doctor in such a bad mood?
He's under a lot of stress. We are working on a test series, and Professor Sidorkin wants results as quickly as possible.
I understand.
Sidorkin?
And this Professor Sidorkin gets very angry if he doesn't get results quick enough?
Well, he's okay. But Dr. Lesniak is unbelievably ambitious and naturally tries to finish as soon as possible. And when the doctor is stressed out and doesn't have bread and jam, he can become quite unpleasant.
Bread and jam?
Yes, it sounds strange, I know. But he apparently needs it to reduce his stress. Other people beat the heck out of a sandbag. He eats bread and jam.
Well, we all have our own ways and means to deal with difficult situations. And if he gets bread and jam, he gets a bit more sociable?
Yes, it helps. Unfortunately, he accidentally dropped his glass jar on the train platform. And there's no jam here on the train. I've looked everywhere.
I'll be on my way then. If I find any jam, I'll let you know.
That would be great. Working with him when he is in such a bad mood is really not a pleasure.
I need some jam. This Oh my god. Oh, I can go over here too. Can I move between cars then? Oh, I can.
Locked. The door is secured with a huge padlock. 100-watt bulb. That's a bit of healthy competition for the sun.
I don't know why I said that, but okay.
Yeah?
Excuse the interruption. Can I speak to you for a moment?
As long as Dr. Lesniak doesn't have a successful breakthrough in his experiments, no.
But...
The train can blow up for all I care. I don't want to be disturbed.
It's really...
No!
No!
Hello. I just wanted to see if everything is all right.
What? Oh, yes, everything's okay. Now, let me work in peace.
Yes, whatever you say.
How do you... I'm gonna have to somehow improvise some jam.
There are chemical formulae written on it. if I had paid a lot more attention at school, I still wouldn't understand them.
Oh, I need to do it in the pot. I need to put orange juice in the pot. I predict.
In you go.
Maybe some honey.
I'm sure that will be delicious. Or not delicious.
Maybe some.
Doesn't matter what else I throw in, it's not going to get any better. It's big and I don't need it, so I'll leave it here. If I see properly, today's stodgy could prove to have a certain similarity with jam.
Well, how do I get it?
It's big and I don't need it, so I'll leave it here.
How do I get the jam out? I just had a jar. I just had a jar and I got rid of it.
One bottle, empty.
Get out of the way. Fill it up with water.
Not much water goes into the bottle, but it's better than nothing. If I see properly, today's stodgy could prove to have a certain similarity with jam.
Now how do I get it? This is...
It's big and I don't need it, so I'll leave it here.
This upsets me. I am upset that I had a jar with honey and I used the honey and now the jar's gone. And I feel like I need to find another jar.
Only 25 watts. You're not very bright, are you?
Getting upset. I don't know why we did that, but we did. Oh, wait.
If I switch on the light, the nice gentleman there may wake up. I'd better be very careful of him.
Which dumbass turned the light on? If I find out, I'll probably get another 15 years in the slammer.
Oh well, he'll definitely calm down soon. At least, I hope he will.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
So, I've got the bottle of castor oil. His dirty books and his smelly underwear I will very generously leave where it is.
Maybe I need some bread. I don't know. Oh, there's bread right here.
Surely I can take one slice.
Okay. Does this go in there too?
I think I can say in all confidence that this will be a devastating success.
So I need the bread.
I have just realized that I haven't eaten for ages. I should be careful that I don't inadvertently bite into that.
Yeah, probably a bad idea. Probably tastes gross too. Can I give to him? No. Him? Yeah.
I've got something here for you. Perhaps it will help improve your mood.
This is for me?
Yes, you do like bread and jam, don't you? I made it myself, just for you.
I thank you very, very much. Mmm, delicious. But I must have devoured the bread too greedily. My stomach definitely feels a little strange. Thank you anyway. It's delicious.
I'm very happy that you enjoyed it. Has it helped your mood a little?
Yes. I owe you one. If I can ever return the favor.
Then I'll get back to you. Maybe sooner than you think.
Anytime.
Why did I put castor oil in it?
Hello. Are the good mood and the ability to concentrate back in gear?
Yep. I'm doing much better. I know that this obsession with bread and jam doesn't exactly speak well for a reputable scientist. It's just one of my quirks.
Hey, Brave Star.
I simply need it now and then.
Yeah, it's okay.
But why? Why do we
all
want
have
him to poop?
weaknesses. Also, when some have a huge screw loose.
Why do we want him to poop? That's the question.
What exactly do you do here?
We are studying the regenerative capabilities of certain plants.
Sounds very interesting. How does that work?
The study?
Yes.
We'll both be old and gray by the time I've explained it. Please don't misunderstand me. I don't think you are stupid. But you can't explain it in 5 minutes.
No, that's fine. You're probably right. Would it
kind of
disturb
a
you very much
dingus.
if I watched you working? I find all of that absolutely fascinating. I also promise not to ask too many stupid questions and not to interrupt.
All right, but don't touch anything. And if you have any questions, I'm sure Alexei will be happy to explain it to you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. Are you the only scientists on board this train?
No, not as far as I know. Apparently there are a few on board, but the compartments are separated from one another, and the doors are being guarded by soldiers. That's too bad. It would have been interesting to discuss research results among yourselves. Well, hopefully we'll have enough time for that later.
You have no idea which of your other colleagues are on the train?
No. The only person who has a complete list of the scientists and scientific researchers is Professor Sidorkin.
I'll have to get my hands on this list. Then I'll know for sure if Dad is on the train or not, and exactly where I can find him. Who is this Sidorkin?
Professor Sidorkin? He is my direct superior and the scientific director
This
of
is
the
that point sound.
You don't know him?
Ching!
He's an absolute genius in his field. There's hardly anyone who knows more than he does in the field of molecular biology.
Oh, that must have passed me by. Do you think I could talk with him for a moment?
He's right next door. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him right now. He's under a lot of stress and is extremely irritable. And when I say extremely irritable, I mean even more irritable than me when I have to go 2 weeks without bread and jam.
Wow, that bad. Then I'll be careful. Why is he so irritable?
There are a few problems, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I have to go back to work now. You'll excuse me. I'm not feeling so well. I must have swallowed the jam and bread a little too quickly. Alexei, please continue working here and tell Sidorkin as soon as you have the right result. I've got to go somewhere and fast. Very fast.
Oh, he's pooping. He's pooping, all right.
Phew, that was close. I have only just saved humanity from the terrible Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, thank you very much. Working with him is now so much more relaxed. I owe you one. So if you have any questions, I unfortunately can't tell you everything. I hope you understand that.
Of course. I'm happy that I can see your work at all. A soldier who interests herself for science, that's not a daily occurrence, is it?
No, and certainly not someone as pretty as you.
Oh, thank you. What you're doing here looks incredibly complicated.
Really? It's actually quite simple. These plant samples were exposed to radiation that is very similar to the radiation in the Tunguska region. At first the doses were kept rather low, and were then continually increased. I exposed the samples in that device over there to a flame with a constant temperature, and see what remains from the plant.
You burn plants?
Yes, you could say that. We are trying to determine which dosage of radiation no longer leads to the complete deterioration of the cell structure.
Wow, I even understood that.
Well, I deliberately left out 2/3 of the explanations.
Wonderful. Once in my life, I'm proud of my scientific abilities, and you blow the whole illusion apart.
I'm sorry.
What exactly will you be doing at our destination?
You mean in the research station?
Yes, exactly. There. Scientific assistants also seem to be easy to question on an international level. So, it has to do with the research station. Maybe I can squeeze an odd secret or two out of him. What exactly is your task at the station?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you that. Otherwise, the station wouldn't be a secret.
So, it's secret, is it? Very good. Come on, boy, tell me more. Yes, I understand. But perhaps you can tell me something which isn't quite so secret. I have unfortunately little idea about biology and chemistry, but it certainly is fascinating, isn't it?
I can only talk about what Dr. Lesniak and I are supposed to be doing there.
Sure.
A long time ago, they discovered that the plants in the region exhibit abnormal plant growth. It isn't a secret. It was all over the newspapers.
Yes, of course.
And now we are trying to influence this growth in a controlled manner.
Fascinating. And what is the goal?
Unfortunately, I can't say. But imagine if we could arbitrarily manipulate the growth of plants. That would solve the problem of world hunger in one fell swoop.
Wow, that really does sound like a huge goal.
Indeed.
Dang!
What I wanted to ask you was...
Just a minute. If you can pester me with questions, then I can too.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's nothing personal. So, why have so many soldiers been brought into a prohibited zone?
Prohibited zone?
Yes, in the research station and everything. I mean, with the materials and all the people here, you could wage a small war.
Yes, well, I'm not allowed to talk about that. You scientists have your instructions, and unfortunately, we have ours.
Ah, I understand. I willingly tell you everything about our experiments, and I have one little question and get an answer like that.
I'm sorry. I would love to tell you everything I know, but that is very little anyway. It's nothing personal, but what I do know is top secret.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll be off then.
Okay, see you later.
I have no idea what one can do with that thing. I'm not putting my fingers in there. It's bad for my hairdo.
I don't want to put my fingers in there. Why do I still have a pebble, by the way?
A normal pebble. A little liquid should be enough.
Oh, I'm gonna pour water on it.
Damn, why do the fuses have to choose to blow now? I have to go replace the fuses. Could you watch to make sure no one touches anything?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
I'll take very special care that nobody touches a thing in here, apart from my good self.
Be a shame if someone poured water on the freaking thing, huh?
One of the samples that gets analyzed here.
That's a yoink. What am I doing? What am I doing with this stuff?
I don't know anything about those. I'd better keep my fingers to myself.
I can look at the report. I can look at
the assistant's table.
Oh, I thought I could look at like his report thing.
That reminds me of my chemistry lessons. Not a pleasant memory. I'll take the sample out of the glass. I have no idea what sort of plant this is from.
Why am I doing that?
I have no idea what sort of plant this is from.
Why am I doing this?
I don't know anything about...
Why am I doing this?
I'll take the sample out of the glass.
Okay.
What am I going to do with it? I'll just put one inside the other. I can't think of anything else spontaneously. My manipulated sample. Hopefully no one will notice that it is thicker than before.
What did I just do? I'm confused. I don't understand what I just did.
So hopefully the fuse doesn't blow on me again right away. And in the meantime, I really doubt if I will ever get any surprising results here. What? That can't be! Really? The sample didn't burn up completely? You can see that with the naked eye! I don't even need to do an analysis! I have to tell Dr. Lesniak! And maybe even Professor Sidorkin. This could actually be the big breakthrough! And I had almost stopped believing it would ever happen!
And you are absolutely sure that all the test conditions were controlled and complied with?
I always took random samples and rechecked everything. And I would put my hand into the fire to confirm Alexei's competence. I've worked with him for many years now.
So you performed the experiments. Did you notice anything different?
What kind of difference?
We have to check everything exactly. If the results are correct, it's a sensation. But if we register it as a sensation, and we've made a mistake, then the most we'll get afterward is a job in a natural history museum. So go through everything again slowly. We should look at the analysis together.
I only hope that we didn't miss anything. If the result is really correct, we'll go down in history.
The gentlemen are certainly very enthusiastic about their discovery.
Okay.
I should use this chance to have a look around Sidorkin's office. There won't be much time until this Sidorkin comes back. I'll have a look around his desk first.
Sidorkin?
Maybe I'll find the
What a
passenger
dork.
list at least.
He's a dorkin.
The documents are entitled Security Risks and Acute Threats to the Tunguska Project. I'll have a look at that, please. If I understand this correctly, in the last few years, several attacks have been carried out on official and secret research facilities. Documents were partly destroyed, but the culprits also do not seem to shy away from bomb attacks and arson either. Eyewitnesses report seeing men in black robes. It has not been possible for the authorities to capture any of the perpetrators. Then the Secret Service FSB was entrusted with this matter, but has not been able to produce any solid results in their investigations. The assumption that this is the work of political terrorists could not be confirmed. That the attacks are being carried out by a religiously motivated sect is also being considered. I wonder if they're the same men in black robes that Eddie apparently saw and was babbling about. If all that's true, then Daddy has got bigger problems than I feared. It's huge.
Why?
That's not normal. That must be genetically engineered.
I don't understand why that's the point sound. Every time it plays, I don't get it. It sounds like a casino thing, you know?
Some kind of scientific report about molecular biology. It's nearly all formulae, and those few words are just as incomprehensible. The drawer is secured with a very simple, but unfortunately, a very effective lock. Tunguska Project. Error analysis is written on these files. 2000 to 2003 at the top, and at the bottom it begins with 2004. There's not very much I can do with these in the time I have.
Okay.
The piece of paper reads, "Place all documents in the safe each time you leave the room. Signed, W.I.L." If this safe has the employee list in it, then I should have a better look round here. Maybe I can find out exactly what is going on in Tunguska and what Daddy's got to do with it.
I thought so. The little toad is a snoop. I noticed you in Moscow at the train station, and not in a good way. Toads remain toads, even when they are wearing clothes. But don't worry, we're going to take care of you now.
Uh-oh. That's not good.